Get that ass thing.
It's gone. Chat's right. We don't need to dwell on it. It is
right.
what it is. It's nothing we can change.
All right, let's get some initial shout outs. We have a few contributions that have come in. Now, just to make this clear for everyone, this is a standard show. Contributions count, whether it's on the YouTube side, super chats, memberships, whether it's on the Kick side, subs and gifted subs, and of course tips, which you can do through either way by typing the tips command, ! Tips. The way it's going to work is if we happen to hit $100 of support tonight, I still have 3 packs of Topps WWE cards to unpack when we hit $100 each. So, if we raise $100, I open 1. We raise, $200, we open 2. I was supposed to have another box today. I wanted to have more than 3, and they didn't deliver it. They bumped the delivery a day with no legit explanation. So sadly tonight, I only have 3 that I can open. So just so everyone knows, if we do $400 tonight by some crazy pipe dream, I only have 3 to open. I'll owe you 1 for next week. The box is in transit. All right. But just also so everyone knows, the cost of these has exponentially increased in the month and a half that I've been opening them. So the first box of these I bought back in February cost $40. The second box of these that I bought cost a little over $50. This box that's coming tomorrow was over $60 with tax and shipping is over $70. So you're saying this is worth more than $10 apparently. This one pack of 4 cards. So what's happening is the whole collector's industry is just exploding right now, and things are being massively overvalued.
It's insane. I just found out. So back in 2008, I got the special edition of GTA 4, and they gave out 2,000 baseball bats, the silver bat, the iconic baseball bat, and it had the Rockstar logo at the bottom and the name on it. That's worth almost $1,000 on eBay. So It's like, what the hell? I don't even know where it is in my house, but I have it.
People are literally telling me that these little figures that I got in a McDonald's adult Happy Meal yesterday are going on eBay for between $15 and $20 each. It's like, what?
You can get them now.
You can get it at the store, and they're selling. People are buying them for $15 and $20 off of eBay. Like, what are you doing? Tip here for $2 tip. Hold on, because it closed on me. From... This says, this is some content I can sink my tooth into. I love it. I don't know what that's a reference to. Only one tooth?
It's probably a reference to my teeth. That's all. Try again.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, because when I played football back in the day, I got an elbow to the fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It gives you strength. Something these fuckers don't know nothing about.
It's always hitting below the belt. It's always doing stupid shit. Like, who gives a shit? Who cares about
I don't give a shit. I'm the one that actually dealt with it. These fuckers just talk about it.
We've got, let's see, one more co-host next week on this show. And before we get to our coverage of wrestling, everyone's already talking. It's this simple. All right? I'm not going to tell anyone who the final co-host of Smart Guys is going to be next week before the WrestleMania show. But what I will say is this. I did it this way on purpose. Ethan Ralph was first, because everyone was going to not be able to shut up about Ethan Ralph if I didn't have him on first, and he spoke up first. So to have him on first, it made sense. It actually built up hype. People got excited. I have Cypress TV on this week to be the middle guy between these two kind of polar things, and you're going to see what I mean, because next week will be the last guest host, and all I'm going to say is you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a doozy. No one's expecting it. And diapers will be filled. That's all I'm going to say.
What the fuck does that mean?
The commentary that you're here for, in addition to anything else extra. All right. So, that being said, we're about to get started with our wrestling commentary here. Cypress TV, do you have anything else you'd like to just get off the table before we jump into SmackDown for the week?
I am ready to jump. I'm ready to jump into wrestling, man. I got a lot of notes and a different perspective on a few different angles that are happening. So I'm excited to talk about it, man. And I think the chat's ready. I think they're ready.
Awesome. So we are at 30 $4 of support. That means we need 116 more to hit my goal for the night. And we need 66 more to unlock our first pack here. And remember, one of these packs has a chase card. That's going to be a unique, really cool looking card in it. So there's actually a pretty high chance that we're going to get one of those tonight when we hit $100. All right. So let's see how it goes. All right. So this week, I just want to give a very quick shout out. There was a $4.20 tip here from, let's see here. It says, I want to give props to Cypress for going on this show and dealing with assholes in chat and stride. He says, I wanted to email you about getting on the show as a potential guest. I have previous experience in pro wrestling commentary, but I actually have, so I'm a little afraid of trolls who might want to harass me because of it. He has more balls than me and others, and I'm sure, so major props to Cypress for being on the show, and I'm loving the show so far. So there you go, and I have to agree. I have to agree, because as we know, that it's called the Vortex. I'm not a part of the Vortex. I'm not. I ignore it. I don't want any interaction with it, but the Vortex 1,000,000% is real. These people on the internet that are nuts, that follow me around, that stalk me, and any kind of interaction that I have with people, if I have someone as a guest, an interview, I talk with someone on Twitter, they'll go after them, you know? And so I get it. There probably were a lot more people who actually would have been interested in doing this show with me, but they were afraid that if they were to step their toe into that vortex that they're going to get harassed, and I don't blame them. So major props to you, Cypress TV. Major props to Ethan Ralph last week and you know, our guests next week, who are going to actually be taking this on in this capacity. And you know what comes with it, but we'll see. Hopefully nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I really hope that no one gets any harassment out of this. It's so stupid.
It is unfortunate. That is like McDisky said in the chat, the downsides of streaming. It's really the downsides of anything. When you're successful, it does bring hate, and there's levels to it. It sucks.
It's just I'm at the worst level, basically, you know.
Yeah, I guess. As Keemstar said, level 1, I guess. Although Keem's been getting a lot of hate too, so it is what it is. They all know. Everybody knows.
I'm trying to get the chat back open because it crashed on me here. So by the way, guys, we're currently at 60. Hold on. I just had it open and I closed it like an idiot. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. We are currently at $68. So 32 to go. And it's our first pack on opening for the night for those who are interested in seeing if we can get one of those chase cards. 32 more bucks of support. And our
they're
first pack opening.
guaranteed to have one. One of those 3 packs.
One of them has it. One of them has
guaranteed.
a cool chase. I don't know what it'll be. The last one was that cool Nakamura card, which is a blue SmackDown card, and that one looks really nice. So, okay. So I made a point here. That was SmackDown. We do have Monday Night Raw to get through and cover. Just to get everyone up to snuff here. Currently we are still at, I believe, let's see here. I don't even remember. $68 of support so far tonight. Remember, when we hit 100, we'll be doing our first unpacking, and one of these 3 packs has the rare chase in it. So let's get to 100 by the end of tonight. All right, right now, we got only 1 sub on Kick. We had a couple small super chats. We did have some tips, which was very generous. Thank you, Alex from Phoenix, for the big one. Let's get some more support tonight. All right, let's hit that 100 in the next few minutes, actually, because I would love to do this unpacking before we actually get too heavily into Raw, so that we can see if we can get that chase, okay? Cell Streams is asking you, actually, who do you think is the most athletic wrestler that's working today? Do you think that anyone who actually wrestles could actually go over to the UFC? Man, I don't even know about that. But like, overall, I just want to say, Cypress TV, this was, in my opinion, this was the best wrestling discussion I feel like I've ever had on this show. So thank you for that. I had a great time going back and forth with you from the technical aspects of the show. I really thought we worked well together in that. The thing is, people are used to this show being a lot of drama because of the former co-host. So because of that, anyone who was here for that tonight didn't really get it. So, you know, I think anyone who wants the wrestling is going to say this show was best, but everyone who is looking for drama is going to be like, this was boring. Well,
yeah. Well, the YW, you got to get those YWC guys in here, because none of these people are the YWC guys. That's the thing. You're right. Your former co-host created a clown show. He didn't really want a wrestling show. And I understand it's hard to switch formats. It's kind of funny. We're talking about changing formats when it was supposed to be a wrestling show.
Right.
But your format was different. But no, at the end of the day, nothing is successful overnight, and you just keep working at it. I had fun. I appreciate you letting me on. I do know wrestling. Like I said, I've worked with wrestling shows for a while, and it's always exciting and fun to talk about. So thank you, Phil, and I hope we get to do it again.
Yeah.
Uh, I, I I appreciate chat. I know y'all are trying to be funny in chat. I ain't the one banning you guys. I don't care if you talk about my teeth. I don't care.
Morons.
It doesn't matter to me. So it is what it is. If you guys like have that fetish going on, then go ahead.
They always latch onto something stupid. It's uncontrollable. These people.
They're not the first. I've had this. I've had this happen on. I've had trolls go after me. I've had videos made making fun of it. It's not really that big of a deal. It's to me, it's just funny. Like it is what it is.
Stupid.
You got to latch on to something. I would make a teeth shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
bite my ass, bitch. I don't know.
There you go. There you go. Right. Roll into it. Lean into it. Right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, guys. For those watching, obviously who you're here live, I know your opinions, but for those who watch this show on demand, of which a good amount do, I'd love to get your comments. Leave comments on this video after the fact. What did you think of Cypress TV as a co-host of the show? Because there's a lot of different ways I can go. I could possibly look to have a permanent co-host in the long term, but I could also possibly look to have a panel of rotating co-hosts. And if, we have a week with very technical stuff, maybe that's a perfect week to have Cypress TV on so we can talk about the technical aspects. If there's more drama, and have someone else on, right? So I'd like to hear your thoughts. And by the way, for the record, I did just receive a $25 tip at the very last moment here.
Wow.
And this person says, cards, open the cards now. So we are going to do a last second card unpacking live on the stream.
MVP? Were they anonymous?
It was anonymous, so I don't know who it was, but we're going to do it. So here we go. And I guess, I'll be update the leaderboard. So we got 3 packs. What pack should I do? The one on the left, the middle, or the right? What do you guys think? Because